To always get the latest Game Tea, do not forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook at The Game Tea Podcast, and you can find us on Twitter at Game Tea Podcast X. We post memes, gaming news, retweet friends of the pod, and of course let you know when new episodes are available for your listening pleasure. Links are all available in the description of this episode, so check them out after the show, and thank you so much for listening to the Game Tea Podcast. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very brief holiday edition of the Game Tea Podcast. My name is JP.
I'm Zach and Slow.
And I'm Czar.
Zach and Slow. All right, well, we said we were going to put out a little something, and we don't really have a super formal plan. We just wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on with the holidays, things that we're talking about with the podcast, and to wish you all a very happy holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate. I don't celebrate Hanukkah, but I do like the tots. What are they called?
Dreidels?
Yeah, I like dreidels. Dreidels are fun. And I heard they're made of clay.
Dreidel I will play.
Yeah, so I've heard.
That is what they tell me.
All right, so boys, what's the big plan for the holidays? What y'all doing?
I'm basically just kind of hanging out at home, celebrating Christmas with the wife and pets, and yeah, watching a lot of Christmas movies. That's about it.
Zach, same plan with you, because I know you usually try and get to Florida to visit your parents, good old Kathy and Gary. Shout out to Kathy and Gary.
Still waiting for their subs to us any minute now.
Where are you at, Kathy and Gary?
Kathy, Gary, look, I've drank so much of your drinks and eaten so much of your food. The least you could do for me, for all that I've done for you, is sub to my podcast.
Come on, do it.
Come on.
Come on, all the times I helped Zach look at his Christmas presents early and shit. Come on.
Where you at?
That's a true story. Is there was one year for Christmas, Zach got this like little ramp thing that he wanted for Christmas because he was a skateboarder. And we created this elaborate ruse where we like brought the box up. Do you remember that, Zach? We went to your garage and you sat on your dad's lap and gave him like a hug while I took the box up to your room.
What the?
Yeah, and we opened it in his room, and then his mom came in and was like, "What are you doing?"
You conniving little.
And he's like, "Nothing." She wasn't even mad. She just like, "Oh."
She was disappointed.
She was dead, and that's worse, isn't it?
It is.
It's always worse. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. All right, well, nothing different for me either. Just hanging out in town here.
Hanging out
in our hometown. I was about to say the word.
Lawsuits.
Same old shit. Last week.
We're gonna get sued.
We're always getting sued.
That's true. I've got 5 lawyers at my door waiting for me to wrap this up.
We deflect all of our lawsuits to our lawyer Peaches. He will handle them. Send all of your angry mail to Peaches too.
So I've actually, for once, got a good chunk of time off since I'm done with grad school until like the middle of January. So I've got quite a few games that I'm going to put the staple on. First of all, in order to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 with you fine gents, I've got to finish the game up, so that's going to be top of the priority list. But on the rest of my backlog, I've got Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which I'm about 3/4 of the way through. I've got Doom Eternal, which I haven't started. I have Hades, which I haven't started. And I am finally going to like get really deep into Red Dead Redemption. So I'm busy.
Yeah, that's quite the palette of games. You're going to sink a lot of hours into Red Dead, I'll tell you that.
That's why that's last on the list, because from what I understand, Hades and Ori are both pretty short.
Well, they're indie titles, and indies are never too long.
Yeah, I've never really heard of Bethesda. Do they make games?
Yeah, they're a pretty small company.
You spend half your time just watching weird shit happen with Bethesda games. That's half the fun of it.
Meanwhile, Zach's doing what he's doing for the holidays.
Yeah, I can hear Zach typing away. So, Zach, any games for you, or is it just going to be a WoW holiday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes to what?
It will be a WoW-filled holiday.
Literally hear you doing it right now. I'm just happy you're having such a good time, to be honest.
I'm addicted.
I'm happy you're happy. That's enabling.
So, Zach, literally nothing else but WoW.
Basically, yeah.
Distant types.
Tap, 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 tap.
Tap, 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 tap.
All right, Zara, well, what about you?
Well, I am racing for a gamer score before the end of the year. I am about 400 gamer points away from 150,000. So that's pretty big for me. To do so, I am on like the second to last level in Doom Eternal. And yeah, JP, it's really short. You'll have like 8 to 10 hours of gameplay and it's done. And that's me even
if I'm a bit of a completionist.
I mean, yeah. I have spent about 8 to 10 hours on it, and I have already collected all of the collectibles because you can just pick them up along the way. There's no having to go back to levels.
All right. Well, we've got a game. I'm very excited.
Yeah, and other than that, I'll probably play some Anthem, but offline, basically just doing some legendary farming in the Crown Tundra for Pokemon.
Oh, the Crown Tundra has been actually pretty good. It's been way better than the last Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC, in my opinion.
Oh, holy shit. Night and day, because I just finished a couple days ago the Isle of Armor and was really disappointed. Like, some of the aspects were cool, but mostly I was just running around the fucking island looking for goddamn Diglett.
Right? And trying to level up your dumb Kubfu.
Yeah, well, I mean, the XP candies really helped with that.
Yeah,
but
no joke.
Getting all of the freaking Diglets for a low-end Pokemon, yeah, it's cool, but ugh. Anyway, the Crown Tundra is leaps and bounds better than that. I am already so engrossed into the Crown Tundra, so worth it.
Were you guys, what'd you get your pets for the holidays?
Yeah, speaking of your barking dogs, we always seem to have a little bit of problem with noise complaints from our puppers.
That is true.
A muzzle.
A muzzle.
I don't know if
Muzzle
you'll
tov.
That was a good one.
Nice.
I don't know if you're gonna find a muzzle that'll fit Boomy and Milo.
Oh, you can.
No, I got one.
Yeah, I used to work at a vet clinic. They make extra smalls.
It's not for his borking, it's for his biting.
Is it a thimble?
His bite is worse than his bork.
Well, for me, the methodology is more about gluing their mouth shut. All three of my dogs love peanut butter. So they got peanut butter snacks and different kinds of snacks. And we got London a helmet so she can head bash things some more.
We got Colby a few things, mainly bones and things that she can shred that aren't our fingers and toes.
Oh, yeah. She put a hole in my shorts.
Yeah, she did. But
she likes to do that.
We got the cat some very special catnip called Meow Joanna. That cat's gonna be tripping balls.
Oh, that's awesome.
We hung their stockings and everything. It's awesome.
Luna's like, seriously? This guy is still here? I thought the poop in the house was gonna be the last thing.
Come on, what's it gonna take to get rid of that sack of fuzz?
What is it gonna take? All right, so last but not least, as always, when we do these little information episodes, a few statistics. So first of all, we, as of recording this, just hit 2,500 plays on the podcast.
Oh shit, did we?
Yeah, just hit 2,500 plays.
That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, good job, boys. We still aren't even a full year into doing this already, so 2,500 plays, that's outstanding.
Claps all around for us, claps all around for you fine listeners.
Speaking of which, the podcast birthday is February 15th. So, yeah, we got to do something to celebrate.
Yeah, we got to think of a fun birthday party for the Game T.
Also, we're about to hit 700 followers on Twitter. So we're getting to that 1,000 goal that I mentioned earlier. So I'm happy about that.
Huh. People seem to like our random shenanigans of Twitter posts.
Other podcasts really like to, I don't know if you've seen it, other podcasts like to like other people's posts who are like, I need podcast recommendations. Who should I listen to? And everyone always drops a link to their own podcast. But what I like to do is the Obi-Wan Kenobi hello there. It's all I do.
Let them come to us.
Yeah, precisely. I feel like that's much more enticing.
I've noticed that it has popped up all over my newsfeed, and I just find it hilarious. Just like, hello there.
And then one other podcast commented, like, you guys need a new GIF. And I'm like, it's honestly kind of the ongoing gag at this point. We're not gonna change it.
We're too far in.
We're too deep, man.
We don't know how to fix it.
And that's about it. We are still on our way to hitting some of our 1-year podcasting goals, but I think we're on the right track. Guys, thank you so much for going along with my stupid idea to start a gaming podcast.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm busy fighting Millhouse Manastorm.
not
His name is
Millhouse.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to take him seriously?
You're not.
Millhouse.
Not Millhouse.
Oh, Millhouse.
Oh man.
All right. Well, from our family to yours, have a very wonderful, a very safe, and a very special holiday season, no matter what it is that you celebrate. If you are Jewish, send me one of your dreidels. I like those. They're fun.
I'll take a yarmulke. I already wear beanies all the time.
Yeah, you really do. And Zach will take, I don't know, Zach, what do you want?
I want to rock.
I got a rock.
All right.
Happy holidays and happy new year.
Enjoy your holidays, everybody, and we'll see you in the next episode.
You just got your Game Tea Holiday Edition.
Man, my trinket didn't drop. Bye.